What's up guys, and welcome back to another T-Pose development video. In today's video we'll be building roads. Not much more to say on that. Ooh! Let's get to it. Alright, we're back in our 3D program and here we go. I've been building some roads up and yeah, using the same method as we've seen before with the vertex color painting. If you don't remember what that is, just check out my old videos. I went over them in the Lego video, how I'm using this setup. Anyway, so built these roads, essentially painted in the colors for the lines with vertex colors. This is just going to be the lines of the road. It's done for some material stuff inside of Unity. I'm not going to explain that because that will be very boring to you guys. And yeah, ignore the fact that these are all like different weird colors at the moment. No, I'll fix it up as I export them in. Now, let's hope these work. I've never built a road before. Honestly, I've been kind of terrified of the idea of it. You gotta make them like all kind of accurate, and the slightest little thing will really screw it up. So I really hope we don't screw it up, because that means rebuilding this again. And these look lame, but they took me a little while to do, because you gotta get all the measurements right. It's really fun stuff. But anyway, you know, you do what you gotta do. Any of you guys like been having trouble finding a game you want to play, so then you just like spend all your time building a video game by yourself, or like with a few, like a brother and a partner? Nah, I don't know anybody like that. So yeah, anyway, catch you guys in a bit inside of Unity. All right, we got our road pieces in game. Let's check it out. All right, we got a car here. Let's give it a little go. All right, just if you could just suspend your disbelief for a second. Just imagine this actually looks like a fun game. So just driving around on this road seems to work out. Admittedly, it looks a little plain. I haven't got any sidewalk here. It looks a bit weird with it just tarmac going on over to the road here. It's not so good. The sort of flat edge here looks kind of shit too. Okay, I don't know why these little seams are appearing here. That's not very good. But I think I know how to fix this. Let me just jump out of here. Come along, and it's probably just like a little height difference. Like, it's probably just takes a little bit of jiggling with the movement. And no. Oh. Please. No, it's probably working. Oh. Oh man, that's not good. Maybe it just didn't work. No? Oh. Okay. Cool. I don't know why that's happening. They're all the same height in my area. Click them together. Great. I can't wait to spend more time snapping roads together. This is so much fun. Well, see you in a second. Looks like I'm gonna have to rebuild these roads. I built a little sidewalk onto them this time too. Anyway, I'll get back to you with that in a little bit. Great. I'm so glad that worked. Well, didn't work right off the bat. Can never be easy, apparently. Okay, check it out. I built these new roads here. So I've actually got a little sidewalk going on it. Apparently a sidewalk is 1.2 meters wide, so this is, I don't know, I think I measured it out. I think it's 1.2 meters wide. Each one of these squares here is a meter, so yeah, looks about that anyway. So the difference I've actually made on these guys is, if you look at roads, I actually spent too much time today looking at roads, like up close. Probably looked like freaking cops nearly called on me, doubt. But you get this sort of like lip that happens just before a gutter. I know this is freaking real exciting stuff here, but you know, we've got to build a road. So you get a lip on roads where kind of the tarmac's stacked up, because they don't need to refill the gutters, they just refill the tarmac on roads. So you get this kind of height difference, and that should play off quite nicely with the shadows. We've also got a sidewalk and a little bevel here, so hopefully the line will hit the edge and look good. Anyway, I'll take these into the engine, and hopefully it'll look a little better than our last roads. I also fixed up all the sides here, so I shouldn't get any of those horrible seams that were happening before. I hope. I'm probably just going to get them anyway, just, you know, because nothing can ever be easy, apparently. But, yeah, Cool. Let's see how they look. I haven't got any lines at the moment. Whatever. We can deal with that. Just imagine there's lines. Can't be bothered setting them up at the moment. I'll do them later. I just want to get these things done. Alright guys, I'm back and I've got my new roads inside the engine. Let's place a few of these around and check out how they work out. Hopefully they work out a lot better than the other ones. Let me just get a few of these placed down here. From what I see actually, you know what, let's just jump onto it now and test if it even works. The roads look a little funny admittedly without the lines in the middle of the road, but I can add those in a bit. I don't want to go and set all that up and then find out I've got the exact same problems last time. So it appears my road's floating off the ground, but whatever. Let's just leave it like that for now, and I'll figure that one out later. Oh, these are sitting in the middle of the road. That's not so good. Alright, it's pretty interesting. So it's kind of cool actually. With the collisions now having these pathways, you get this fun effect where, oh, come on, dude, just let me show off something cool. All right, here we go. We're actually using a car pack here. This wasn't totally our stuff. Some cool Unity asset off the store we picked up. Not the car itself. Nobody in their right mind would buy this cylinder box car. But we picked up a little car pack that sort of had a bunch of like physics options, and my brother's been playing around with it, getting the drifting feel better and so on. And yeah, but look at this, it sort of adjusts to the path, which is pretty cool. It seems like the bottom of the car actually just clips through the path here, but whatever, you know. God damn, look at that. I don't know what's going on with the decals here. I'm not actually sure how this tire print system works. Looks like it's like a mesh that gets drawn down. Anyway, but either way, these seem to be working pretty good. I gotta admit, it's kind of hard driving around on real life sized roads. Maybe that's why they always like have like double lanes in games, because doing this is quite tricky. Oh my gosh, I gotta set up the collision here. That's why I'm clipping through the road here. But either way, this is working out a hell of a lot better than the last one. Thank fuck. So let me place a few more of these around and then I'll drive around. Now, just keep in mind this stuff's gonna look next gen AAA quality. So brace yourself because it's gonna look fucking amazing. So be right back in 1 second. One quick little thing, if anybody is from Unity watching this, you know, like there's actually people watching these videos, probably not. Okay, like 4 views at the moment or whatever. But if anybody knows how this is happening, when I drag and drop a thing into the scene, it always gets like a little crappy translation of like -0.059 or like some other like random number. And every time I've got to come in here and turn it back to 0. It's a real pain in the ass. So if anybody knows how to fix that up, let me know. Alright, turns out I fucked up my roads. Great. Sadly, I haven't been making these the correct size, so as you can see, these do not actually link up anymore, because I just built these corners real fast. I thought I was being really smart, but, you know, of course not. And it just does not fit, which is absolutely great. However, right, so this might actually work. I got told this from somebody at work, yet another smart man that actually knows what they're doing. So, since I'm using global UVs like this, I can actually just... Man, this is really lazy right here. Does that work? Yeah, look at that. I just filled in the gap. I could be like smart and actually build my assets correctly, but when there's stuff like this easy right here to abuse, you know, why get skilled at doing something when you can be fake as fuck and cheat your way to the top? That's what I'm doing right here. Does this work? Oh, please, dude. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Hell yeah, dude. Gonna be the greatest modeler in the world. Don't even need to know how to model. Look at that. Perfect. Alright, anyway, back to the recording. I should probably fix that in the future, but honestly for now, I'm kind of bored of building roads. So, I'll get the lines sorted out, I'll build a little track and then I'll drive around it and we can marvel at our lack of gameplay. Alright, here we go. We built ourselves a little track here. Let's drive around and see what it's like. Probably real fun. So I've moved my assets at least off the track. Oh, check this out, right? Wanted to create some little shortcuts, so I just jammed my roads together. You know, real professional is what I believe in. You know, highest quality assets here at T-Pose Dev. So everyone's actually been working on a kind of cool drift system here. That you can actually drift the car around. It's just I'm terrible at driving, so apparently I can't do it very well. Wow. You know, I've always dreamt of being like a cool like driver of like those souped up Japanese cars, but my dreams are kind of being crushed right now, realizing how freaking terrible I am at driving. Alright, so yeah, we got our track. Everything's working. I'm liking these like collisions on the side. They do feel quite cool. We know, you know, they really let you know you're fucking up because your car's rocking all over the place. In real life, you know, the police would be chasing me right now. God, what the hell are you doing, dude? But in my world, we don't have any cops programmed, so I can get away with all the shit driving I want. Yeah, so as you see, we're sort of starting to come together. It's like a cheap Team Fortress Mario Kart ripoff, but like minus all the fun. Just poorer quality assets. So yeah, really coming together. Probably get this thing on Steam Greenlight now and sell it. You know, we're kind of letting anything on there at the moment, so I could earn like $2 off that. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that because that's terrible. But yeah, I'm bored of roads anyway, so I'm gonna move on to making something else. I should probably start building these things. Oh my god, my driving is absolutely terrible. Yeah, so I guess in future episodes, what I'm gonna do is actually like plan out a little area. There's actually a little zone around. It's not a video game. I'm talking about real life at the moment. A little area sort of around where I grew up that I want to model out and then try to build out what it's like to drive around in that area and kind of go from there. Like just build it. So the CD scaffolding I was talked about on the last episode, but yeah, building that road and then any buildings, slapping these down where the buildings would be, and then yeah, just trying to actually build all the parts to that little neighborhood that I was around. Should be interesting. And then yeah, eventually I want to add like a whole lot of jumps and all that sort of stuff too. It's kind of just like a bunch of flat roads at the moment, but yeah. Oh, I'll do a little video of that actually. My brother's been working on a little thing trying to get this car. So this car, when it goes over jumps at the moment, flips in interesting ways, and you know, I thought I should show it off actually. So let me just quickly cut to that before I end this video, and you can have a little bit of a laugh. Alright, and welcome back to the old version of the game we were actually working on before. So I've actually gone for a number of different art styles trying to figure out what I'm going to build here. And this was me going for like, I just figured out what Substance Painter was, and I was going crazy like, oh man, this thing is insane. Or Substance Designer, you can create all these cool materials in it. Not realizing that the fidelity that I was modeling just kept going up and up and up, and even like making a bin was taking me, a bin being a rubbish bin, sorry, was taking me sort of like a day just to make one rubbish bin. So yeah, anyway, in this scene I've got a few little assets like jumps and things so I can show off what's going on here with the funny jumps. So I made a little loop-de-loop for fun. Kind of cool actually. The car just actually works on this stuff. You know, it just works. If I can fucking drive over there. Okay, here we go. Check this out. I think it works. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Next up, time to see some weird jumps happen. So when you go over these bad boys, look at this. It sort of works. I don't know why the car flipped, but it landed on its front end. Oh, check this out. This is another thing that I was, no, not that I was very surprised by. Yeah, these wheels just like can drive over terrain like this. I'm used to games just like floating through those things, or you go flying off into space. But yeah, the suspension kind of just like handles it as I flip over upside down and look like a silly idiot. So yeah, once this flipping issue is fixed, I actually plan to do a bit more like level design content. That should be a bit more fun to watch too, instead of me just building assets and showing them off. But as you see, even when you go over to like a jump quite cleanly, your car still flips over onto its roof, which isn't so good. Sometimes you get those really cool jumps, like the one I showed before, where your car just spins and then somehow lands on its feet, like that. Like that was kind of cool, buggy but cool. You know, whatever. It's a feature. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool too. So yeah, I'll have more level design content in the future. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off real quick. Okay. Just to sort of show where we've been at gameplay-wise, and honestly, I've got so many models that I'd built in the past, just trying to figure out like a style. I had actually just quickly go over them. I'd built like all these bins, all these like power units and stuff like that. I came up with like a number of made like a tarmac texture, multiple different concrete textures, a brick tile texture. Brick looks pretty bad. And dirt, all sorts of things. And yeah, it was just taking me way too long to make anything. So, and it doesn't. Honestly, this looks kind of like soulless and crappy anyway. Like, I don't know. I didn't have the time to spend to make this stuff look good. And oh, I've got a hollow building there. That's not so good. And honestly, I had not gone and asked for advice on how to build stuff at the time, so I was pretty in the dark on how to make things. But I feel like the new style is coming together a lot better, and yeah, I'll keep going from there. Can't wait to add like physics object cones and stuff like this little bin there. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the video there, and hopefully this was interesting enough to watch. So catch you guys in another video.